lot of people say that Usyk wins thanks to his spirit. Did you feel it?
I didn't feel no spirit. I felt a little bit of Christmas spirit in there, and I think he got a little Christmas gift from them judges.
Not one round, look. How can that be? That's impossible. And the same with the other judge here. They give him 1 round at the last.
What do you think, truthfully?
I thought he was dead tonight. I thought he was going to get it, if I'm honest.
I swear to God, I thought I won it by at least 3 rounds. I bossed the fight in front foot all night. I worked.
In a dramatic turn of events, Tyson Fury has reportedly filed an appeal against his controversial loss in the highly anticipated ATED rematch with Alexander Usyk. The bout, which ended in a razor-thin decision favoring Usyk, has sparked heated debates among fans and pundits alike, with Fury and his camp alleging significant errors in the officiating and scoring to the Gypsy King.
What's next for me? I'm going home. I'm having some time off, for sure. You might do, you might not do, who knows? We'll talk about that next year.
Let him have a nice rest.
Yes, Tyson, this is Charlie Holmes' action. The question is, what is the difference between the last fight after 3 months private camp? What's the between the last one and this one, in your opinion? About everything, the moves, the fight, the rounds?
On the record, absolutely all. 2 losses. So yeah,
known for
not
his
a lot.
larger-than-life persona, remains adamant that the outcome was unjust, vowing to overturn the decision and restore his claim as the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. The rematch between Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk delivered drama, skill, and controversy in equal measure. Held in the dazzling surroundings of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the fight was billed as a historic clash for the ages, with the WBA Super, WBO IBF, and Ring Magazine heavyweight titles on the line, as well as Fury's WBC belt.
Knock a motherfucker out. Okay. That's it. That's what me and Sugar's planning on. Get him out of there. I did everything great last time. Didn't get it. It was a close fight. This time it's going to be a different fight. I'm going to be a different person, different fighter. 40% last time. 110% this time.
Can I ask you a question about a rumor I heard for the last camp? I heard that you didn't spar at all because you were worried about your cut. Was that true?
Not true. I did do some sparring, but not as much as I'd want to. But let's just say it there. Don't want to make any excuses, Michelle. But just let's say the real Tyson Fury will turn up on Saturday night.
This was a battle to determine the undisputed king of the heavyweight division. The anticipation was immense, read by the backstory of their first encounter earlier in the year, which Usyk narrowly won on points. Fury, a towering figure both literally and metaphorically, entered the ring determined to reclaim his titles and restore his pride. However, by the time the final bell rang, the judges had rendered their verdict unanimously, declaring Usyk the victor, and leaving Fury visibly stunned and angry. The scorecards read 1-1, 5-3, 1-1, 7-1-1.
AJ's a big old boy, and he does his basics all right, but he is a plodder, slow, methodical man with his hands up round his face, walking forward, and he gets deterred by a couple of jabs and a bit of head movement, and he pushed him all the way. It was a very close fight, that second one. On the night when I watched it, I'd had a few Peronis, yeah, and I didn't think it was that close, yeah? But when I watched it after getting the fight with Usyk, I watched it a few times actually, it was very, very close. AJ let it give it away in the last few rounds actually. From round 10 onwards, he lost that fight. When he lost it by 2 rounds, and I class AJ as a big old plodder, a slow plodder. I reckon I could beat him with one hand tied behind my back.
One with Usyk's name announced as the winner, while many fans and analysts agreed that the Ukrainian had done enough to win, Tyson Fury immediately protested the decision, setting the stage for what would become one of the most contentious moments in recent boxing history. When questioned about the impact of his additional weight, Fury dismissed any negative effects, stating that he felt good in the ring and maintained a good pace throughout the 12 rounds. This response reflects his confidence in his physical conditioning and preparation despite the defeat. The discussion then shifted to the experimental use of AI judges in the fight. Although Fury was not aware of the exact score determined by the AI, he expressed a preference for human judges.
I believe that I was the best I could have been. I don't think I could have done any better. Maybe if they'd have said to me, write you down in the last 2 rounds, I probably could have went out and tried to attack him and tried to get him out of there myself. But other than that, I've done the best I could, you know. He's a good fighter.
Just finish, please. Rematch, gentlemen. Thoughts?
Sorry?
Rematch thoughts?
Yeah, you know, we've just had a fight. If you can see my face, I'm pretty busted up, and he's gone to the hospital with a broken jaw, and he's busted too. So we punched the out of each other for 12 rounds there. So we're going to go home, eat some food, drink a few beers, spend some family time, walk my dog, go to the tip, and me and Frank will talk about what's going to happen in the future.
Humorously advocating for more jobs for humans and fewer for computers. This light-hearted remark underscores Fury's traditionalist view on the sport and his preference for human elements in boxing in the aftermath of Tyson Fury's unanimous decision loss. Alexander Usyk promoter Frank Warren expressed profound disagreement with the judges' scoring 6.6.6, 6.1.7, 5, 1, 6, 1, 1, 2 in favor of Usyk, a verdict Warren found implausible. He was particularly astonished that one judge did not award Fury a single round in the latter half of the fight.
119 to 1.
180 to 112. Your thoughts on AI judging fights in the future?
By the review of that, absolutely. Here's one. Call the computers. Keep the humans going. More jobs for humans, less jobs for computers. And electric cars too while we're at it.
While the other two judges each granted him only one round during that period. Warren described this scoring as impossible and nonsense, emphasizing his disbelief at the judge's failure to recognize what he perceived as Fury's dominance in the later rounds. Warren's reaction underscores the ongoing debates about judging standards in boxing, especially in high-stakes matches like Fury versus Usyk. His comments reflect a broader concern within the boxing community regarding the consistency and transparency of scoring in the sport.
The scorecards were correct? Did you think the scorecards were correct?
I win. It's good. I don't know. I'm not judges. I'm sportsman. I'm athlete. It's not my deal. I win.
Leading up to the rematch against Alexander Usyk, Tyson Fury exuded confidence, proclaiming that he was in the best physical and mental condition of his career. Reflecting on his previous performance, Fury candidly admitted that he was not at his peak, stating, "I was 40% last time, but I'm 110% this time." This declaration underscored his determination to rectify any shortcomings in Fury's life, he said with a quote,
Alexander, I got plenty of them wrong, but you know, that one I felt very strongly about, just like the first time. Usyk knows how to win. He'll find a way to win. He'll find a way to win. And I thought Tyson would be better, and he was better. He was better. Give him credit for that, because he kind of fought the game plan that I kind of suggested that he should, instead of just moving around the ring and letting Usyk boil him down with the pressure like he did the first time. He set himself. He used the wingspan. He set himself where he made Usyk earn his way in. He wasn't getting pushed all over the.
Prove his dominance as the world's premier heavyweight boxer, Fury's self-assurance was evident as he boldly promised to knock Usyk out in the rematch, signaling his intent to leave no doubt about the result, known for his larger-than-life persona and psychological warfare. Fury's words were as much a warning to Usyk as they were a rallying cry for his fans. Fury's reaction was swift and passionate as he vehemently declared his belief that he had been robbed. Speaking during the post-fight press conference, the British heavyweight did not mince his words, stating that the judges had gotten it wrong. Fury insisted that he had dominated large portions of the fight, landing more impactful punches and dictating the pace, especially in the middle rounds.
Of course, the great Usyk, and they're both great. But what I mean by the unseen is, you might have been seeing the jab and the rounds and the rhythm that were being put away for Fury, but you weren't seeing what the pressure, what the plan was with Usyk. He was, from the first bell to the last, He was putting pressure on. He was putting pressure on.
He criticized the scoring, suggesting that external factors, including sympathy for Usyk's role as a symbol of Ukrainian resilience during the ongoing war in his homeland, might have swayed the judge's opinions. Fury's frustration was palpable, as he called for reforms in box's judging system, labeling the result as a disgrace and announcing his intention to file a formal appeal. The decision to pursue an appeal adds another layer of intrigue to what has already been a storied rivalry between two of the sport's most accomplished fighters.